everyone, how are we this evening? It is Monday and it is another week on the One Life with Sensational Sounds podcast show. I am sitting in a very special place today because I am lucky, get the pun, lucky enough to be sitting next to an amazing man all the way from South Africa, in Durban, South Africa. And this is how far this podcast show can stretch. So last week we were over in America. This week we're in the wonderful, beautiful South Africa. Lucky, welcome to the show, young man. I'm saying hello. And he's gone. Look, he's left us. Are you there, Lucky? Lucky, are you with us? I've got a thumbs up. I don't know if I've got a thumbs up from Lucky. He's just sitting there, and I don't know if he is with us or if he is not with us, okay? So I'm just going to send Lucky a message just to say that we've lost him and he needs to come back on again. But how are we all? While we are trying to find Lucky, and we'll get him to come back to the show very soon, how is everybody's week been? Have you had a good weekend? Can you tell me what you've been up to? Have you been to any gigs this weekend? Have you been doing anything this weekend? Let me know in the comments and come and talk to me and keep me company while I try and find tonight's guest. Okay? And then I'll go through what One Life we've been up to behind the scenes over the weekend. Okay? So while I am waiting for Lucky, I'll tell you what, I'm going to treat you. I'll treat you to some music while I wait. Okay? So let's have a look through the playlist, who I've still got on. Let's have a bit of Tim Steinway. You can't go wrong with a bit of Tim Steinway, okay? It's a bit of Tim for you while I find Lucky. When I look in the mirror, there's a man that I see who's been searching a lifetime for a way to be free. Never knowing the darkness that was following me, like a mutating virus, one that I couldn't see. And I breathe you in, and I fell again. I can see the end. Here I am now. I transcend. I want you to know I see who you are, and I'm letting go. You were everywhere, in my everything. I don't need you now. I was searching for answers that were there all the time, but I just couldn't see them. In my heart I was blind. I believed in your story. Now I know it wasn't true, and I see who I am now, and I know what to do. And I'm breathing in, and I start again. I want you to know I see who you are, and I'm letting go. You were everywhere, in my everything. I don't need you now. Just turn around and go. I can't do this anymore. I want you to know I see who you are, and I'm letting go. I want you to know that I let Hey everyone, I still haven't got lucky. It looks as though I'm not lucky tonight. Apparently, over in South Africa, they have what's called blackouts, which means their electricity goes off. So perhaps it's that. I only know that living with Vanessa. Okay, so I have just seen our guest Lucky has been looking at the messages. So hopefully that means that his electricity is okay and he's plugged the generator in. So thanks for that little bit of a tip, Vanessa. When we're doing shows with South Africa, that's probably what has happened, and Adrian may need a bit of a backup plan just in case that electricity goes out. Can you imagine everybody in Great Britain for your electricity to go out for at least 12 hours per day or 8 hours per day, and you've got to have literally a generator to run your whole household? Now, that's the life of South Africans, okay? And I know that happens quite regularly, speaking to Vanessa's mum. So imagine if you was doing a gig and you were literally halfway through your set, and then all of a sudden they hadn't put the generator on, and then bang, everything goes, the whole music, everything, the lights, everything. So do you know what? It's just a daily thing over in South Africa, okay? So yeah, can't be helped, I suppose. But I'm getting a message now, so hopefully that will mean that he's coming back on. And while we're doing that, I'm going to give you Spencer Easel's Ghost from last year. Enjoy, and we will definitely try and get your guest back on, okay?
Feels like I'm losing you through my fingertips, holding tight to echoes of me, but I've lost all grip. A cracked mirror, seeing myself in broken dreams. And
Okay, everybody, it looks as though our guest is still struggling with that generator. So what I'm going to do is I am going to start this evening's show and also just give a few shout outs before I go on my merry way. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a bit of a change to tonight's show. I think some of you have been getting a bit of a whisper from us that we are going to be running a live TikTok agency here at One Live for Sensational Sounds. So if you love going on TikTok and you are part of One Live or part of One Live for Sensational Sounds, whichever part you are, please come and join us on our new agency adventures live on TikTok. So if you go live, it's free to join the agency. It just means that we can admin, we can support you, and we can give you some little teasers for free as well in terms of all the back stuff in terms of TikTok. Okay, so that is coming up to you live this week, and we want you to join us. We have just got a message from Lucky saying he's going to try his laptop. So we will try for another 5 minutes for him, bless him. Let me tell you about what's been going on apart from TikTok. I don't know what it is about TikTok. I'm so excited about it. You know, I've been talking to TikTok creators this week and been told about the agency and also told about the ways in which musicians to come over to TikTok and also go onto TikTok, but YouTube as well. Can I just give a big shout out to all of our creators from YouTube and from TikTok who give opportunities for musicians to show their craft, to show their music, and to show you their latest albums and singles, and also be able to share their special memories around social media, including Facebook. You all do an amazing job to enable for all of us to communicate around the world. I wouldn't be sitting here on tonight's show talking to someone in South Africa if it wasn't for social media platforms. So big shout out to the social media platforms. Thank you for all you do for all of us here as musicians. Okay. So while I'm waiting for my guest to set up his laptop, let's go through what we've been up to over the weekend. Well, I asked you what you have been up to, and the only person who come and said hello was Dimitri. Dimitri, hello over there in Greece. How is it, young man? How is that weather? Every time you send me a photo, I feel really jealous because you're around some beach somewhere, drinking margaritas, or, you know, just enjoying life in general. But I know how busy you are in the studio. Dimitri, you deserve every single thing you've got when it comes to relaxation, okay? But stop sending me those relaxation pictures down by the beach. I'm jealous. Anyway, in relation to what we've been up to, I want to let you all know that our radio show has moved over from France over to the red carpet. Yes, I'm saying it. Not the red carpet. The red carpet of Rampage. I'll tell you about the other red carpet in a minute. Rampage Awards are going to be hosting One Live radio shows each week. So these podcast shows are going to be heard now on the Rampage radio show. And thank you to May Chow for giving us such amazing opportunity to, you know, highlight our guests on such an amazing page like your own, an award show like your own over in the USA. So thank you, May. I really do appreciate that. In terms of Jonathan, Tate has just joined us. Hi, Jonathan. Having a good show, Adrian Waller. I'm out shortly to play on open mic. Well, Jonathan, I tell you what, mate, you go and have a good open mic in the UK in Leeds, and you go and enjoy yourself, young man. That's what you should be doing. All of those who are sitting around listening to me, you should be out at those pubs and clubs and venues and playing live to the audience. And if you're not, then you should be with me. Anyway, Lucky has come back. We may be lucky. He's got his laptop on, and we may be able to keep him with us. Here we go. Hey, Lucky.
Hey, sorry about that, guys. I'm so sorry.
Oh, we missed you while you was away.
I'm so sorry.
You missed some great tracks. That's all you missed. And Jonathan also saying that he's going out to an open mic in Leeds. So, Lucky, do you have
What did I miss?
mics? Well, you missed one of our guests saying he's going to an open mic. Now, does South Africa have open mics? Do you know what that is?
No, I've missed it. I'm so sorry.
So, Lucky, open mic is where you take a guitar or a backing track to a pub or a restaurant and you just go on the microphone. You don't have to be hosting the show. You just take your guitar and you just go on stage and do some music. Does that happen in South Africa?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. Well, that's something we'll have to introduce you to. We'll have to introduce you to open mics because they're great fun. Anyway, Lucky's with us, everybody.
I'll appreciate it.
Go on. Lucky's with us, everybody. So we're going to speed through what we were talking about in terms of One Live so we can get on to Lucky so he doesn't go away again. Okay, so we were saying, Lucky, a special thanks to the Rampage Music Awards in America, who will be playing your live radio show on their show in America, okay? Because the Rampage team have basically teamed up with One Life. So all of the interviews will be now shared with the Rampage show in the USA on their radio show. So thank you so much, the Rampage. And some more good news regarding the Rampage Awards. They've also nominated One Life to be given into nominations for their award show this year in November as well. So, hey guys, we're up for another award. Well done, everyone. That's 3 award shows.
Congratulations.
All in one year. We are excited. We are very excited. So we were in the last 16 in Atlanta ISSA. This weekend, we are in the Netherlands. Have you ever been to Holland, Lucky?
Actually, to Thailand will be our first international trip.
To Thailand, fantastic. But not Holland. You've not been to Holland, not been to the Netherlands.
No. But that is our wish to expand our music to globally and to everywhere where it hasn't reached.
Fantastic. And we're going to do that with you on this show. We are going to get it as far as we can, okay? Because we've reached from the likes of the UK over to South Africa tonight. That's how easy it is in the music industry these days. We can collaborate with each other and share each other's amazing music. So in relation to One Life, I've just got a couple more. I'd like to welcome on board to the One Life team, country singer from the UK, Keelan James, whose dream is to go and tour Nashville as a country singer. So he has joined us on the PR team to hopefully have his dream met and work with us as a team to get him over to America. What do you reckon, everyone? Do you reckon in 6 months' time he'll be ringing us up from America? You never know. Anything can happen in the music industry.
Yeah.
So, Keelan, welcome to the One Life team. And we also thank our local radio station, South Devon Radio, for continuing to help us with our music. And Lucky's music will be played in the southwest of the UK on Wednesday because they're going to be putting his music on the show. Okay, so UK entry on radio for Lucky and his amazing band. Okay, and yeah, that'll be on Wednesday. And then France will also be playing your music, Lucky, because we have a radio station in France called My Indie, and they will be playing your tracks as well. Because Muriel, you owe me one. I've been sending all these tracks to my radio station, and I'd love to get these guys onto yours. Okay, so France, UK, USA, all in 1 week. That sounds good to me, eh?
Wow, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Right, you know, let's get on with the show.
You know, actually, my biggest dream, the first country that I wanted to tour in was UK.
It was the UK. We'd love to have you over here in the UK.
Yes.
I'd love to have every restaurant where I live with your singers, because I think that would be beautiful. You know, I think our restaurants, we just eat in the UK, we're boring, okay, unless you go to a music venue, okay? And a lot of our restaurants, we sit, we have our food, we leave. We don't have amazing music like yours playing in the background, you know, and singing. Man. It's beautiful. Yes. We need more of that in the UK.
Please, let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. Lucky, I'm not going to introduce your band name, okay, and your vocal name for your group, because I've got no way of saying it because Vanessa's not here. So I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself to my audience and tell us a bit about your fantastic, talented group. Please don't leave me now and make me say it all, Lucky. He's back with us, everyone. Lucky, you still there?
Hey.
Lucky, can you tell the audience about
Yeah,
your
I'm still here. I'm still
fantastic
here.
group? Can you tell my audience about your fantastic group and who you are?
Okay. The name of the group is called ABACIKOZI, which means the collaboration of different genres fused together to bring out the soothing sound of healing harmonies. So I'm the founder of the group called ABACIKOZI, which was founded in the year 2022. So it's been up and down journey, but we've been hanging there, trusting each other. And yeah, man, we sing a cappella. A cappella is a genre that was sang all days by males in the mines. So there is no female. Sometimes you hear a small like alto or soprano, so that is sang by men. So when so our grandfathers used to go to Joburg and look for jobs, and when they're there, they were so bored, and then they started singing. Uh, the other genre of the music, they used to stomp so hard on the ground, so it used to disturb the bosses and say, hey, you guys are making a noise. And then they started tiptoeing, walking like a cat, so they started like that. So with those harmonies, so when they are bored, they used to sing so that they will not miss home so much. When they sing, they bring home to them. So that yeah, it's something like that. It's so like deep in like that.
Beautiful, beautiful. I know myself, Lucky, when I done X Factor in 2015, how hard a cappella singing is.
Yes.
All of the musicians who are part of us have all had to sing a cappella at one point during our career, whether it's for an audition, whether it's,
Yes.
warming up our voices, but to do it as a full time and not have musical instruments around you, not, and just using the pure power of your voices
Yes.
and harmonizing with each other. How many people in your a cappella group is there? I counted about 6 or 7. Am I right?
There's 7 on stage. No, there's 6 on stage, and then we have our sound engineer.
And sound engineer as well. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Sound engineer is the what? On stage it's only 6.
Only 6.
But the
Okay.
whole team as the group, there's 7 of us if we are traveling around, because we have to bring our sound engineer because he understands deeply the music that we do.
Fantastic. And so explain to me, so you come from Durban, is that right?
Yes.
Yes. So in relation to you singing to others, what type of places and venues do you go to sing your music?
For now we've just done the markets, the flea markets. We on I think that was on 31st of July we were at the old mushroom farm. So we were told when we got there as an upcoming group, we were told that we were the only group that sold out the venue.
Oh,
So
wow.
many like musicians who have won awards only said like 7 tickets, and we sold like 150 tickets, more than 150 tickets. So after that, and then we on Old Mushroom Farm, we were trying to raise funds to as we are invited to come to go to Thailand. And on the 2nd of August, we went to Balito Farmers Market. We didn't sell much ticket there because of the timing. The market was closing at 3 o'clock, and our show was starting at 4 o'clock. So at that time, people were gone. and we were only able to caught with our net only 30 people.
Right. Okay. So with people, obviously we're from the UK. I'm lucky enough to hear some of your traditional music from South Africa. But in terms of who inspired you as a group, you put in your bio about Ladysmith Black Mambazo, and
Yeah.
I knew I was going to say that wrong tonight. I said to Vanessa last night, can you just
It's
whisper
okay.
that in my ear, and I'll know it by the show. And then when it gets to the show, I'll muck it up.
It's okay. So, Ladysmith Black Mambazo, the founder of the group, Dr. Joseph Shabalala, is my grandmother.
Okay.
So, Ladysmith Black Mambazo are 5-time Grammy Award winners. So it runs from the family. It's a generation thing. So back in the days, my uncle used to come to. I grew up in a farm that calls Renken Farms. So when it's Christmas time, my uncle used to come, and as a family gathering, he will call all of us, and then we will sit around the fire, and he will start the song, and that's where the love of a cappella or Iscathamiya came from, because I look up to my uncle, as he is also the son of the latest leader Joseph Shabalala, and also he leads on the group right now. So the love of Iscathamiya or a cappella music started there when I was young.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So the group is mentored by Thulani Shabalala, the son of Joseph Shabalala.
Wow. Okay. Fantastic. What a way, hey? So,
Yes.
Apart from flea markets, how about other places in which you've been, as a group of a cappella singers? What opportunities are there in Durban to sing? You go to flea markets. In the UK, we will go to festivals, we will go to pubs, we will go to live places to go and sing. In Durban, what other opportunities are there for you to be seen?
We've been to Cabana Hotel, so we were singing there at Cabana Hotel for the tourist, and So actually, we haven't done so much as a new upcoming group. We haven't done so much, but this we did another radio interview at one of the biggest radio station in South Africa, which is called KwaZulu FM. So yes,
I actually know that one. Actually, I'm sure Vanessa's told me about that one. So I know that one. So yeah, thank you.
We did an interview there, and also what else? Yeah, Cabana Hotel. So so those are the activities we've done so far.
Brilliant. Well, talking about activities, I said to you about the comments. There's lots of people coming in to say hello to Lucky tonight. So I'm just going to read out a couple of comments and just say hello to the listeners, okay? So Jonathan Tate, He hasn't gone to his gig yet because he's too interested in your show. But he said, good luck, Lucky. Good luck with your music. He says, as a Leeds fan, I don't know if you know where Leeds is in the United Kingdom, but he's affiliated with South Africa because of Lucas Radebe, the footballer.
Oh, Lucas Radebe.
That's it. Yep. We were, as soon as you mention South Africa, there's two things in the UK. It's either rugby and biltong. That's in my house. Or the footballers. So that's what they know of South Africa, or Lions, and and the big beautiful sunshine. So so you got a bit of a shout out there, and you've also got joining us for the show tonight the Word 66, Keelan James, Jonathan Tate, and Dimitri over in Greece. So you've got USA, UK, and Greece all following your show tonight. How cool is that, eh?
Oh, thank you so much. That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
While I have got Lucky on the show, let's make sure our listeners can listen to this amazing music. But before I actually put your music on, Lucky, can you give the audience some tips about a cappella singing and what you need to be able to get the best out of those lungs of yours before you do a gig? Because I know when I was told on all of a sudden in X Factor that my next audition was a cappella, I was completely thrown. I didn't have a microphone with me. But what's the best to get those lungs going before you get a gig? Lucky, you still with us? We've lost him again. Look, I had some new sound effects on today's show, and I'm going to give you one of these.
You're
back with us. Are you there?
A lot of work and a lot of practice, you know.
A lot of work and a lot of practice.
You, as a person that sings a cappella, you have to love what you're doing, you know. If you don't love what you're doing, you won't succeed. So I'm lucky. I'm lucky, like my name. Yes, I am. Fantastic. So I'm lucky.
Lucky as you are.
So it comes with a lot of practice, because sometimes, you know, you just miss a note, and then
you're still cutting, mister. You're still cutting.
Sorry?
You're still cutting out. We've lost him again. Oh, it's going to be one of those nights tonight, okay? Just to let you know, Lucky is doing his best from South Africa. It is what's so hard about this show, because we try and reach the other sides of the globe to bring to you the most, like, different types of music and different countries to, you know, show you who One Life is and the fact that we are global, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play you one of Lucky's songs, and hopefully that will give enough charge in his generator to bring him back to the show, okay? So I'm going to play you Arrive Alive. I hope you enjoy it, okay?
Santa Africa, lalilani bo. Lalilan, 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 ngongoshe wezomkako. Santa Africa, lalilani bo. Lalilan, ha. Lalilan, wait. Lalilan, 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 ngongoshe wezomkako. Niphinde nilandele futhi. Lalilan, lalilan, wait. Lalilan, 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 izimpawu wezomkako. Niphinde nilandele futhi. Lalilan, landelan, 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 izimpawu wezomkako. Mzansi Afrika, lalelani bo. Lalilan, 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 ngongoshe wezomkako. Niphinde nilandele futhi. Lalilan, landelan, ay. Landelan, 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 izimpawu wezomkako. Arrive alive. Arrive alive. Arrive alive. Arrive alive. Whoa, 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 arrive alive. Arrive alive. Afika uphile ekhaya. Afika uphile ekhaya. Arrive alive. Arrive alive. Afika uphile ekhaya. Afika uphile ekhaya. Arrive alive. Arrive alive. Arrive, arrive. Arrive alive. Arrive alive. Arrive alive. Arrive, arrive. Arrive alive. Arrive alive. Arrive alive. Wohloniphe siyalo so. Arrive alive. Umhlonipho nomunye umshayi. Arrive alive. Nohamba ngezinyawo. Arrive alive. Umgwaqo kuno wakho wedwa. Arrive alive. Uma womile mila ngasekhaya. Ungaqhubi ushayi. Arrive alive. Asihloniphe imithetho yomgwaqo. Sizihloniphe nathi. Arrive alive. Ngoba bayakudinga ekhaya. Arrive alive. Uyakudinga umndeni wakho. Arrive alive. Ngoba bayakudinga ekhaya. Arrive alive. Uyakudinga umndeni wakho. Arrive alive. Whoa, arrive alive. Arrive alive. Whoa, arrive alive. Arrive alive. Oh, arrive alive. Arrive alive. Whoa, arrive alive. Arrive alive. Ufika uphila wena ekhaya. Ufika uphila ekhaya. Oh, arrive alive. Arrive alive. Ufika uphila wena ekhaya. Ufika uphila ekhaya. Oh, arrive alive. Arrive alive. Arrive, arrive. Arrive alive. Oh, arrive alive. Arrive alive. Arrive, arrive. Arrive alive. Whoa, arrive alive. Arrive alive. Arrive alive. Arrive alive. Whoa,
Arrive alive.
Oh, arrive alive.
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 Arrive alive.
Fantastic. Lucky, you just missed that. We were playing your great music, but now you're back with us. Can you tell us a bit how that song is written and what it's about?
This song is about road safety, where people need to drive and be careful when they drive on the roads, because sometimes people, they just don't drive and they drink and driving. Sometimes they own their cell phone, so they need to be alert on the road, and also know the road signs and respect the road signs, and also respect the pedestrian. Because when we say Fikupile Kaya, that means arrive safe at home, because your family needs you.
I like that.
Yes.
Do you know what? Lucky, you've made my night, because when Vanessa comes home, I'm going to play that to her, because she tells me about the roads in South Africa and the robots.
Yes.
And the people at the robots in South Africa is entirely different to the UK. Now, we would not have people doing musical acts at our traffic lights to entertain our drivers and put them off. You know, you've got some different things going on in South Africa, and safe driving is very different over in South Africa. Like, you know, it's got a rule of its own over there when it comes to people driving fast and people doing whatever they want. I've been told a lot about the roadways in South Africa, how unsafe it can actually be on the roadways. You know, so that song actually means a lot.
Yeah, you just need to watch over the taxi drivers. The taxi drivers, they drive like I know, like Michael Schumacher. They like speeding. But you just need to be calm.
That's it. And then I think your song being played in the background, slow down everybody, alive, alive, because we want to get home tonight and be with our loved ones rather than speeding.
Yes.
I like it. It's a beautiful song.
Thank you so
beautiful
much.
song. And thank you for coming back to the show. And thank you for powering that generator in just a few more minutes with us on the show. I do appreciate it. Do you have a generator, Lucky? You know, in Durban, do they have generators as well?
Yes, they do, hey? But now the load shedding is gone, eh?
Has it?
Yes, it is gone.
Well, the whole of South Africa, it's all gone.
Whole of South Africa.
Ah, right, that's it. I'm speaking to Vanessa when she gets home. She told me that it was still there.
Yeah, because recently the Minister of Electricity and Power said in this summer, we won't have even one load shedding.
Oh, wow. Do you know what? To all of my South African listeners, and there is quite a few of you, at last you have got your wish of luck with Lucky tonight, because that load shedding is going away. You don't have to sit in the dark, and also you don't have to be powered by your generators no more. Well done, that minister. More. That's a happy smile there from Lucky. That must be horrible. I can imagine. I was trying to tell my listeners while you was off sorting your computer out what it would be like to sit in a gig and be playing to an audience of 1,000 people, and all of a sudden all your power goes out because of load shedding. It's awful, isn't it?
It's awful. It's awful. I was in one of the Ladysmith Black Mambazo concerts, and they were like in the middle of the show, in the middle of the song, just went off.
No way. Oh, bless them.
Went off. And they continue singing, Luckily, that theater had a generator, so it cared that the lights came back, and they continue with the show.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, do you know what? That's absolutely great, and I'm pleased for you. I'm really pleased for you. Songwriting for a cappella groups, is it any different than writing a song if you've got a band, or, you know, if you've got music behind you? How do you put songwriting together with an a cappella group?
Our voices are our instruments. So when instrument comes, it's easier for us to collaborate with the instrument, because we have to know our notes because even the instrument has different notes. So we need to combine those notes together and be one thing. So it's not a problem to collaborate with someone who has a guitar or someone who has a rock band. So our music is flexible. We can collaborate with any artist.
Fantastic. And is that something you would like to do? If there's been one particular artist around the world, whether it's a mainstream artist or an indie artist, who would you like to sing with?
I've got a lot, eh? I used to listen to Michael Bublé. Yeah.
Wow, okay. That's a good combination.
And also I used to listen to Adele, because there was one day when we rehearsed his song Hello. We rehearsed it with the a cappella, and yeah. So I would love also Ed Sheeran.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Ed Sheeran, I can see that. I'm sitting here going, okay, because I'm trying to listen to your style of music with theirs and seeing how they would collaborate with you. And I think it would work, and those type of singers would work. And it'd be lovely to see you being able to travel around the world and sing with those singers, and bring the two cultures
that'll be
together.
A dream come true.
It would.
That'll be a dream come true.
It would. We know a lot of singers around the globe who are connected to famous artists, who are connected to the different types of the music industry, and we hope for all of our artists that their dreams do come true. And sometimes they do. And that's a good part of the podcast show, that we're able to help our artists reach out, because like we say, we've got one life. And it is really important that we share the power of music between us. So, let's see what we can do. I think that'd be lovely to see you on stage with some mainstream singers like Ed Sheeran, and Adele and things like that. That'd be fantastic. It'd be brilliant. Okay, so we're going to play another track of yours, because I'm worried about you losing connections. But so let's play. I can't even say this one. Iscathamiya.
Iscathamiya. So the title of that song is Sweety My Love.
Sweety My Love. Say it again slowly. I'll do it slowly with you. You say it first, and then I'll say it back, because this is what Vanessa does to me. Sweety
My Love.
Sweety My Love.
Yes.
That's not the track, no. That was too easy. Vanessa wouldn't have let me get away with that, because it says that's how it is, right? Okay. So give me the story behind that track. Why did you write that track as a group?
So that following track is about love. You saying Sweety My Love, like your partner, your grandma, your grandpa. It's a love song to everyone.
Fantastic.
It's a love song to everyone. So it also gives hope to those people who has lost hope in love. It brings back the hope of love.
Okay, so fantastic. You've given me a great combination tonight. You've kept people safe on the roads in South Africa. Now that you're going to keep everybody in love. Great combination of the songs that you sent through to me. So here's the next track, everyone. Enjoy.
My fohlo zangiyazifela hitting away Tano muntu ngiyakuncanywa sondela lapha kimi ngithi manqa hawe my fohlo zangiyazifela ngithi ngawe Tano muntu ngiyakuncanywa awusondela lapha kimi ngithi manqa Githi sondela lapha kimi ngithi manqa Githi sondela lapha kimi ngithi manqa Oh nguyelo lona engimthandayo
kuyelona engimfilayo kuyelona engimthandayo ngizomenza umama sekhaya nomama wabantaba ngizomenza umama sekhaya nomama wabantaba ngiyathanda wena Sweety My Love Sweety My Love Sweety My Love ngiyathanda Sweety My Love Sweety My Love ngiyathanda uyindoni yamanzi Sweety My Love ngiyathanda Sweety My Love Sweety My Love Sweety My Love indoni yamanzi wena Sweety My Love Sweety My Love Sweety My Love indoni yamanzi wena Sweety My Love oh Sweety My Love uyindoni yamanzi Sweety My Love ngiyathanda Sweety My Love oh Sweety My Love uyindoni yamanzi Sweety My Love ngiyathanda Sweety My Love Sweety My Love Sweety My Love Sweety My Love uyindoni yamanzi indlelento Sweety My Love Sweety My Love indlelento Sweety My Love 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 my Sweety My African Queen Sweety My Love 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 Sweety My Love.
Absolutely beautiful, Lucky.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Do you know what? I was thinking about what I could do to help you
Yes.
In terms of your amazing group, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute because I've got an idea for you. But before I do that, what we're going to do for the rest of the show is we need to come back into the reasons why we're here tonight, and that is charity. And we are supporting the FTD Brothers Charity Foundation for the parachute testers over in Ireland. So towards the end of the show, we are going to be playing a bit of a clip from the FTD Brothers, and one of the brothers who unfortunately has got the same condition that his mum had passed away from, and by the age of 40 he is expecting to be diagnosed with dementia, frontal lobe dementia. But him and his brother both suffering from this condition, but so brave and so supportive to all of the community who have the same genetic disease. And they've been on lots of programs like Good Morning Britain over here in the UK to talk about this condition and talk about their mum. And we are going to play a little bit from the show from Good Morning Britain so you can get to understand about the condition, get to understand about the charity itself and the two boys themselves. And what we're going to do is we are going to play that clip for 5 minutes. And then what I said to Lucky is if he manages to keep his connection, we will have a bit of a charity game to raise some money for the FDB Brothers towards the end of the show. And we will bring that on straight after this little clip. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set out a challenge to Lucky, and he's not allowed to cheat and ask his family around him, is if he can get 8 out of 10 questions on South Africa correct, which he should do, One Life Team will give him a very special present from the UK over to yourselves over there in South Africa, okay? So let's put the clip on for the FTV Brothers and let's watch this together. It's only going to be I'm going to play the first about 5 minutes, everybody. Well, probably about 3 minutes. And if you want to see the rest of tonight's clip from the charity, please head over to YouTube and please watch the rest of this video because it's 10 minutes long, but actually it really gives a deep insight into the two brothers themselves and the reason that they are collecting money and the reason that they need your support due to the genetic condition that they've got. Okay, so here we go. My future with dementia, diagnosed at the age of 23, and he is dedicated to find a cure. This is Jordan Adams' story of his devastating news of the condition and the genetic gene that he has developed as a 23-year-old. and unfortunately having dementia within the next 15 years. But let's listen to his story.
Jordan Adams was just 23 years old. He was told he had inherited a rare faulty gene, which means he will develop dementia in his early 40s.
He's already tragically lost his mum, aunts, cousins to the disease. Jordan firmly believes we are at the beginning of the end, though, for dementia, and he is going to dedicate the rest of his life to help find a cure. Joins us now. Very good morning to you.
Good morning.
Jordan, you're 28 now, so you found out 5 years ago that you had this gene, but it has already wreaked devastation in your family, hasn't it? Did you want to find out for a particular purpose? Because there might be some people who might think, we want to know.
Sure, yeah. I mean, this goes back to 2010 when my mum was diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia in June of 2010. And my dad had to obviously pull myself, my two siblings, my older sister and my younger brother into the front room and basically tell us that my mum had a rare type of frontotemporal dementia and that she had 6 to 10 years to live. And from there, through my teenage years, my brother being 9 years old, I was 15, and my older sister was only 17. So through that 6-year period when mum lived with dementia, we had to watch her deteriorate and also care for her. So having obviously watched my mum deteriorate and live with the dementia, initially after my mum's passing and dealing with the grief of my mum's passing, it's not something that I particularly wanted to kind of face myself in terms of learning if I was a carrier of the gene myself. However, my older sister being the shining light that she is, she kind of led the way in wanting to know, and she went through a process of genetic testing in the early parts of 2018, and she found out that she had the all clear, so she's got the same chance as anybody is developing a case of dementia.
He needs the talking points before he leaves.
Fantastic. We're going to leave it there so we can get hold of Lucky, but what an amazing story. What an amazing boy. And also what an amazing pair of brothers to go through what they've had to go through growing up. Heartbreaking thought of their mum having that condition and passing away, rather than hiding behind, the condition itself. They fought it and basically being able to be very brave and be able to help those who are the same condition not have to live through the condition the same way as their mum did. And, this story will be told a lot more over the next few weeks, and we will find out more from these two brothers. But fantastic. Okay, so Lucky, it's a bit of a difficult one tonight to come into. But in terms of dementia in South Africa, is that a worry over in South Africa? Does people suffer from dementia?
Actually, I relate to this boy because my grandma has dementia, so I do relate to them. Yeah.
Let's take it.
So I know what he's talking about, and it's like that.
At the end of the day, we work globally, and we know a lot of these conditions do go global. And dementia is one of those conditions that is a global condition, and there's lots of places around the world, who suffer from dementia. Yes. And it is a very difficult condition. So for you and your nan, what stage of dementia is she at? Does she remember sort of things from the past, or is she completely lost her ability to understand?
Yeah. From past, so she remembers everything from the past, and when family gathers, she thinks people are gonna steal some stuff, and she's so much protective over things that are around the yard, or something like cups here, pots. She thinks people will steal. She misses her mom and all the things that they were doing when she was young. It's a hard thing to manage. And it's so painful when I look at my grandma like that. Because we had to go and to take her to a home age, so she's there, And the time we took her to the home age was what we found out from the hospital is that she last took her medication in 2013. So that was a huge gap because we took her this year to home age.
And I know with like living with
But
Vanessa, in
the
terms of
family, we are so strong. We have to be strong because if we are weak, it's not gonna work. Yeah.
I was saying, I know in terms of like South Africa, in terms of hospitals, we are very lucky over in the UK to have the type of hospital care that we have. Obviously for yourself in South Africa, there isn't the same type of support, I gather. So for dementia, it must be quite difficult.
Yeah, it's quite difficult. I don't want to lie. And Lucky Me, as my name is also Lucky, was as that there was one. I think she's a doctor. She deals with people with dementia, and she said to me, "Lucky, are you okay?" And I said, "I'm not okay." And she said, "What's wrong?" So I told her about my grandma, and she said, "Okay." She gave me a new um a new way of my grandma to eat. She said she's not allowed to eat mealie meal. She's not allowed to eat rice. She's allowed to only eat vegetables because the food that is starch is the one that causes more dementia in her. So she needs to stay away from the starch. So I was so lucky to get that information without even paying for it.
Wow. Okay. Because it's all private healthcare, isn't it, over in
So
South
yeah.
Africa? You have to
And
pay for everything.
she's well taken care of. We no, we don't pay. We don't pay for that one. And we just recently had a family gathering, and it was so nice. You could feel that. You could feel her presence. Even though she has dementia, but you could feel her presence. That okay, she's here.
Brilliant. And I tell you what, she would be so proud of you, Lucky, with your music and your beautiful voice and the beautiful a cappella group that you've put together, as a group. All of your family must be very, very proud of you. Do they follow you? Do they go to your gigs? Do they come and, like, wherever you're singing, do your family come with you to listen?
They are also supportive. I don't want to lie.
They're all supportive. Great, fantastic, brilliant. Okay, so what we're going to do, Lucky, is your internet is basically cutting out one more time. So before we lose you one last time, are you with us? We've lost him one last time. So everybody, it is that time of the show. We are 1 hour in. 10 questions on South Africa. Can you guess them tonight? Because you are going to be playing against your host tonight. And if I could get hold of Vanessa, you might be able to play against Vanessa. I'll tell you what, let's do something which I've never done before on this show. Okay? I'm going to call Vanessa in. And I'm going to test Vanessa's. And if she can get all 10 questions right, for the group in Durban, we are going to arrange that they become part of our academy so everybody can see them and be able to collaborate with them and help them be able to have their dreams to go over to Thailand and the UK and sing with all those amazing people who they want to sing with. So this is a secret, everybody. Vanessa doesn't know I'm doing it unless she's watching, okay? So it's exciting, isn't it? I get to do anything I want on this show. So should we dial her in, everyone? Okay, let's see if she's awake. She's probably doing some work or she's on the phone to someone. But if she's with us, we'll get her on the show. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'll tell her not to swear on lives. Okay, here we go. Vanessa is going to do the answer and the questions if we can't get hold of our guest again. Okay. I think she's listening to the show. No, she isn't. Hello, Vanessa.
Yes, Adrian.
Are you there, Vanessa?
Yes, I'm here, Adrian.
Fantastic. That's what we like to see. You are live on One Life. Please do not swear and please help us out, okay? So, Vanessa, just to let you know, as you normally come home for the quiz, our guest over in Durban has basically left the show because his generator's run out.
Oh, my word. Okay.
So we need your help. Well, they need your help. So basically, they were going to answer some questions on South Africa. And if they got those questions right, they basically would win an opportunity to be put into the academy. Now, can you help them out?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I'll tell you what, Lucky has come back to the stage. So there's two of you. Okay, so stay on the phone, Vanessa, and I'll introduce you to Lucky. Hello, Lucky.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry. My network is very bad.
Okay, Vanessa, could you hear Lucky there?
Oh, heard Lucky.
Okay, fantastic. Well, I'm going to come off my headset so Vanessa and Lucky can play this game together. 2 seconds, everybody. Vanessa, you still there? Lucky, you still there?
Yes, I am.
Fantastic. Lucky, meet my fiance, Vanessa Carter from Johannesburg, but she's living in the UK with me.
Oh, hey, Vanessa.
Hey, how's it?
I'm good, and you?
Can you hear me? Why don't you start?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, how's it?
He's got a smile on his face, so he's getting a bit of a delay. Okay, so I think the how's it has come through because he's got a smile on his face. Okay, how's it, everybody, is a thing of how you say hello to each other in South Africa. Okay, so if you meet someone in the street,
Sawubona.
Sawubona, exactly. Sawubona.
right? So we just leave these two to have a conversation. No one else is going to know what they're saying, but we just leave them to have a conversation.
Okay, no problem.
We'll leave it to after the show, you two, and you can talk to each other for 2 seconds. Right, we're going into the final part of the show, okay, and we are doing a South African quiz. So, Lucky, while you was away, we were phoning Vanessa in to help you out, okay?
Yes.
My surprise to you is if you can get 10 questions, because there's 2 South Africans now, and if you two can't get 10 out of 10 questions correct, okay, I might let you off one. If you can get 9 questions correct, okay, I'm going to invite your a cappella group from South Africa free of charge to go into our academy where all of the stars from around the UK of One Life of Sensational Sounds and all those on the One Live team get to see the website every single day. And if they want to work with you, they will phone you up and work with you. Some of those people in the academy already come from New York, Los Angeles, and also over the UK and around the world, okay? So that's free of charge as a present from me to you and for you to come and join us in the academy if you can get 9 out of 10, okay? So, Vanessa, you better be ready with your game face, okay?
Yeah.
You know how it goes, Vanessa. Here we go. So, general knowledge, that's all it is.
To a vibrant journey to the Rainbow Nation. Get ready to test your knowledge of the fascinating country of South Africa. From its iconic landmarks and rich history to its diverse cultures and incredible wildlife, this quiz will challenge and enlighten you. So sharpen your wits, take a deep breath, and let's dive into the wonders of South Africa.
Okay, so Vanessa, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Lucky, could you hear that?
Yes.
Fantastic. We have a quiz. Okay, you both can hear it, so we're lucky. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is an easy one for you both. What is the executive capital of South Africa?
Ooh, that's Lucky will probably know. That's a hard one because we have 3 capitals.
Lucky, do you know it?
Yeah.
What is it?
I would say Cape Town.
Cape Town. So Vanessa, you can't see the screen. So it's Cape Town, Pretoria, Bloemfontein, or Johannesburg.
Executive. I'm going to take a guess and say Pretoria. I don't know.
Pretoria.
I'll say Pretoria.
Okay, and what did you say, Lucky?
I said Cape Town.
You said Cape Town. So are you going with Lucky? Should we go with Lucky? Let's see who's right. Oh, it was Pretoria, but Vanessa said Pretoria, so I'll give you that one. What have you got it? Okay, question 2. Which ocean lies to the west of South Africa? Lucky. Which one?
Atlantic.
Okay, is Lucky right, Vanessa?
Yes, I agree, because on the east side is the Indian Ocean. So that's the
Fantastic. Look at that. We've got a history lesson as we're going along, everyone. It is the Atlantic Ocean. They've got 2 right. Oh, okay, back to you, Vanessa. Lucky's got to not name this one. He can do it second, okay? What is the name of South Africa's highest peak? Is it A, Mafadia, B, Nafbana Nutalana? I can't say these. I need you back home. Do you know what it is, Vanessa? Because I'm not even going to read C&D unless Lucky can read it for me, because I ain't got a clue what they say.
I don't. You have to read.
Lucky, can you see that on your screen? Do you know what it says?
I can. A is Mafadi. B is Tabanantlenyana. C is Sewe. I think this is Afrikaans, if I'm not mistaken. I can't pronounce it. And D is Mount Ox Sources.
Is this going to be the question that throws you two out? Because you both sound really confused as much as me.
Can I go for a guess here?
Go on, go for it, Lucky.
I will go for A.
A. Vanessa, we're going for A. Lucky's going to feel lucky, okay? It is A. Lucky's lucky. Mafadi, 3 out of 3. Well done, you two.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Vanessa, I'll give you this one to you. Who was the first democratically elected president of South Africa?
Easy.
Yeah, so Lucky said it easy. Come on, Vanessa. Go on then. Nelson Mandela. Lucky, you saying the same? Yep, Nelson Mandela, of course. I could have even got that one. 4 out of 4. Well done, you two. You're doing well.
Thank you.
Oh, come on. This is too easy now. You got the easy questions in the middle tonight.
This is so easy.
Lucky.
It's so
easy.
easy.
What is the South?
That's
the currency of South Africa?
It's A.
It's the rand. Of course it is, because Vanessa goes into the rand every single night, don't you, Vanessa? You calculate the pound to the rand. Lucky, can you just tell Vanessa how much money it's going to cost you to get over to Thailand?
It's going to cost us 250,000 rands. Yeah, but for now, Vanessa, we've just raised on our Baker Body platform. We've just raised like 8,000. So we are way too far to the target. But we're going
to get you some help. Try and get that target a bit further up. But if not, they're coming over to the UK.
Okay.
Right, come on then. Question 5. He's halfway there. Okay, between the two of you. Nothing's like tripping you up yet. You're lucky that it's easy questions. It, of course, is the rand. It's a currency of South Africa. Number 6. Back to Vanessa this time. Okay. Which famous South African river is known for its diamond deposits?
I should know this, you know. Where is it? Is it in Kimberley? Just give me the names of the rivers.
I will give you the names of the rivers, yes. It is the Orange River, Limpopo River, the Vaal River, and the Tugela River.
I don't think what those rivers are. I don't know if Lucky knows. For me, I don't know if I know about diamonds in...
Is it C?
Is it C? See, he thinks C, Vaal River. He obviously knows more about diamonds than you do. You just like wearing them, Vanessa. Okay.
I'm trying to think where Kimberley is actually.
Well,
like the Vaal River kind of like separates Gauteng, and I want to go with whatever Lucky says. It's fine. I'll go with what he says. I wouldn't know the answer to that.
Let's see what it is. Lucky, I'm sure you've got it right.
Oh, hopefully.
No, it was. That means you can't drop any more between the two of you. Come on.
Okay.
Okay. What is the name of the system of racial segregation and discrimination enforced in South Africa from 1948 to 1994? Lucky?
That's apartheid.
This is like a...
Hello?
Apartheid, yeah?
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. We're still here. And it was apartheid. Well
Hello?
done. We're still here. Can you hear us?
It's apartheid.
Yeah, we've got
It's
you. Okay, Lucky. Which animal is part of South Africa's Big Five?
That's a lion. C.
That's a lion. He's getting excited now, Vanessa. He says that's a lion. He knows he's getting towards the end. Okay, question 9. Lion.
It's C.
Yeah. Okay, Vanessa, please don't get this wrong. He's only 2 questions away. What is the largest city in South Africa by population?
C.
I'm going to go Johannesburg.
So you're going to go to Johannesburg, and Lucky said Pretoria.
I say Joburg.
You say Joburg. Lucky?
Yeah.
Are you saying Joburg or Pretoria? Have we lost him again? Are you there? We've lost him again. Oh, never mind. We've lost him again. Are you with us, Lucky? I think we've lost him again. So I think I got Pretoria from Lucky before he went, and Joburg from yourself.
Yeah.
If we get him back, we'll go with the 2 answers. So we're rolling out Cape Town and we're rolling out Durban, yeah? It was Joburg. There you go, Vanessa. You got it right. Question 10. Are you going to be on your own, Vanessa? It'll all be down to you. Remember, they've got to get 9 out of 10. They've already dropped 1. Okay. In which province is the Kruger National Park located?
In Mpumalanga.
In Mpumalanga. I'm going to find out if Lucky's actually managing to keep with us or he's gone. He's gone. If Vanessa has got this question right, everybody, you are going to have to give Vanessa a massive, great big round of applause tonight, okay? If she's got it, because she would have won that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to come into the academy free of charge and collaborate with the rest of the world with that amazing group from South Africa. So let's just hope that Vanessa has got this right and she has won that lovely prize, okay? Here we go. What did you say, Vanessa?
In Mpumalanga.
In Mpumalanga. Let's see if it's right. Right. I'm keeping Vanessa in suspense here. Okay. And what we're going to do is, Vanessa, can you do something for me?
Yeah.
Do you think you got that answer right or wrong?
Well, it's either Limpopo or Mpumalanga, but I'm going to say
No, you said Pumalanga. Okay, so if Lucky was on the program, right, and he had to get 9 out of 10, you would have got this from the audience. You have got it wrong, which means he would have lost the prize of coming into the academy free of charge. It was Limpopo.
What's the answer?
It was Limpopo. So you would have got it wrong. So that means they would have lost that opportunity. However, Adrian's feeling kind tonight. And as we are losing Lucky, and he is lucky, we are going to give it to him anyway. Okay. So we are going to invite Lucky and his amazing, amazing voices over there in South Africa to come and join us over in the UK and come to the academy. Okay. So I'm going to say goodnight to Vanessa and tell her to get home very soon because she needs to brush up on her South African. That's what she's doing when she gets home. South African quizzes all night until she gets 10 out of 10. All right, say goodbye to the audience.
All right, thanks. Bye-bye.
She's so camera friendly, isn't she? Yeah, thanks. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. I've got too much work to do. See you later, Vanessa. Oh dear, she like let's just take Vanessa off because I think we've got Lucky back and we're telling him the bad news.
Oh,
Lucky,
sorry.
Do you want to know the good news or the bad news?
Can we start with the bad news first?
With the bad news first. Well, while you went offline, Vanessa was given the last question, okay? And she got it wrong, which means you only got 8 and you needed 9. But I was feeling that actually Vanessa wasn't helping you that well, okay? And I have actually, because your name's Lucky, you've got it anyway. I'm going to put you into the academy in the UK and put your website and also your features on your music into our academy site here in the UK. And I'm going to promote you to all of our artists to collaborate with you and to also, you're going to be there as part of our highlight artists in the academy. Okay, so I will get your details after the show. And I just, before you go again, before I lose you again, is there anybody you want to say a special hello to and a special thank you for all your great music?
First of all, I would like to thank God and also second my family for the support that they gave me. It wasn't hard to be where I am right now, but with their support and making sure that I pursue my dream. And also, I'd like to say thank you to you, Adrian, for this wonderful opportunity that you've given me to spread the word of my music and spread the word of love, spread the word of safety. And lastly, I would like to say hello to my friend in UK. His name is Lloyd Gear, and also another friend of mine who's also in UK, who is a CEO of Big Time Radio, Charlie Kaywood.
Fantastic. There you go. Some shout to UK.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, Lucky, you've been a great guest. I know you've had lots of problems with signal, but you've stayed on. You've given some amazing insight into your music and your culture, and the love of your music is traveling around the UK tonight. I will take your details after the show by messenger, and we will make sure that your music gets played far and wide, and we'll see if we can help you as much as you can. So from the One Life team to South Africa, have a pleasant evening, a pleasant sleep. And to the One Life team, to people in Facebook and YouTube, good night. We will see you on Friday night. Okay, so join us 7 o'clock on Friday night. Take good care, everyone. Bye-bye.